How you going, guys? You know, I didn't know what to do a video about. I haven't done a video. I haven't done a video. I haven't done a video for this channel in a while. You know, I've been pretty quiet. I guess I need to create more content. I don't know what is going on. I feel like I hit a black spot in I don't know, in shit. But I worked it out today. I saw another video from a news page that I follow. I don't follow very many because most of them are shit, like Channel 7. If you're Australian and you're watching this, Channel 7 and Channel 9 and the ABC are pretty fucking trash, alright? They are pretty trashy news outlets. You know, Sky News is good. It just depends on the presenters and it depends on the issues, right? So for me, I was watching Sky News earlier. I wasn't watching like a full episode. I just watched a clip of my Premier. So for you that are watching this and you're outside of Australia, a Premier is pretty much like a governor, all right, if you're American. So that's just an example, all right? So a Premier is the person in charge of the state. Well, he's just the front man for the state. He's just the dude. He's the guru. So ours is Peter Gutwein, and he called a state election for the May 1st, all right? Meaning that he brought it forward because of the current climate and the current times. And to be honest, why wouldn't you when you've got to verse Rebecca White from the Labor Party, who is terrible, and I'm not a big fan. But I'm not a big fan of Peter Gutwein either, so I really don't like him, but I would say that I would fall into the conservative liberal, all right? I'm a conservative liberal, I would say. I don't know, maybe. I'm more conservative than liberal. Sort of look at both angles and think, well, we could probably do good here and do good here, and we could use that policy there, and that could make that a little bit better. But what I don't understand with Mr. Gutwein and his announcement today for PFG, all right, they're a manufacturing company here in Tasmania, down in Hobart. I'm assuming, because I didn't catch the start of the clip, but. And I haven't done any research on those guys yet. But what I don't understand is the Premier wants to give away, right? So it's a giveaway technically, but it's not giveaway technically because it's a loan, right? So he's going to give $1,000, right? Which is, you know, with the no interest repayment, right? So he's going to give away $600,000 of the Tasmanian taxpayer money, because that's where it's going to come from, right? Because I'm pretty sure that money wouldn't come from the federal budget, right? So he's going to give $600,000 to this. They're a boat manufacturer, all right? From what I can gather, and they already have built plenty of ships, and they've been around for a long time. They're an established business. They provide. For the local economy, they provide jobs, and they provide, you know, they do their service and provide to the local economy, right? What I don't understand is why we're giving them $600,000 when we're in the middle of a housing crisis. That's correct. We're in a housing crisis at the moment. Me personally, we have 1 month to go until we have to move out, and we were told in February, right, that would be the case, that May would be the end lease date for us, after being in this property for 2.5 years. So that's, you know, we've been applying for houses since February, right? We've applied for over 50 and we've got nothing. You know, not even a look in. So, and then I've got people that I know personally that have got less than a week to find a house, you know, or they're out on the street basically, or they're living in a caravan park, we're a family of 6, so there's myself and my wife and our 4 children, and we've got 4 children under the age from 8 and under, okay? 8, 5, 3, and 10 months old, right? And we can't even get a house, right? There's over 3,000 people on the list at Housing Connect or Housing or Anglicare, okay? Which is a housing provider, which is, you know, they help people find housing. There's 3,000 people on that list waiting to find a property, all right? And yet the state government wants to sell the public, the liberal public, an assurance that the local economy would be better off with $600,000 of the taxpayer money going towards a already established manufacturing business to help them maybe get a tender, or maybe not, to build a prototype, okay? Because that's what they need. They need to build a working prototype so that when people ask them about their business that's already established, you know, and they try to get a tender, right, to build more stuff and bring in more money and bring in and provide jobs to the local economy, right? And we need to give them $600,000 so they can build a prototype. Now, that's on a maybe. Like, that's a maybe, right? You know what I mean? That's, oh my fuck. This is seriously like, what the hell? So you've got these people, you've got this state government. Oh my God, what are you doing? Excuse me, but these people can't drive, and it's really annoying me. And I think they are old as. And I have nothing wrong with people who are old and drive, but when they're really old, they probably shouldn't be driving anymore. See, there should be a service for that, all right? Affordable service for pensioners to be able to get around town, so that, you know, they're not congesting traffic. All right. So, and I'm going to say they're driving really careful because they're driving a Mercedes. So what I don't understand is that, you know, and I don't know another person who's looking for a property to live in and is in this situation where they have, you know, a week or so to go, or a fortnight to go, to find a property. So, you know, what are we doing? Why aren't we, I'm sorry, I'm dragging it out a bit because I'm trying to concentrate on this person driving. It's not really helping the cause. So what are we doing? All right, so I'm going to cut the video here, and then I'm going to paste the rest of it together later because I'm going to get some lunch. But that is not a solution. Our actual local economy now has actually, our unemployment rate has dropped, I'm pretty sure, from statistics the other day. So we don't need to be propping up big business. We don't need to be propping up big business to help them get a tender on a Navy contract, which is great that they want to get the Navy contract, and they want to service the Navy, and they want to build, you know, local manufacturing. I'm for that. But I don't think a $600,000 no interest loan is the way to go on that front. I think that could be purposed somewhere else, like helping people find affordable living and helping people find affordable housing, when the private rental market at the moment is, you know, the average income here is ridiculously low. It's around the $600 a week to $700 a week, and the average rental price at the moment, well, you know, I just saw a property the other day for $1,500 a week, right, in Shearwater, okay, which is not that great of an area. Okay, yes, it's a building area at the moment, but it's not that great. Okay, it's not worth $1,500 a week. All right, but the average I worked out was around about $420 a week for private rental. Okay, now that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a family. It is, especially with a family of 6. who have got to feed mouths and stuff, you know, and the amount of the prerequisites you've got to go through just to apply for a house is unreal. You know, it's, yeah, we want to protect the homeowner, we want to protect the investor. That's great, right? I'm all for that too. But we've got to find a happy medium where both are protected, okay? Where there's nothing, you know, when you go to an open home for a rental property and there's like 100 other people there, you know that there's something seriously wrong. You can, even even someone who has no idea about the market at the moment can work out that there's something seriously the matter, right? Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here and I'm going to come back to it in a minute after I get some lunch, and we'll finish the vid. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. I just went and got some lunch, and we were talking about Peter Gutwein, State Premier, Tasmanian Premier, where I live. We were talking about the $600,000 no interest loan that he was going to give to PFG, which is a boat manufacturer here in the state. I assume, because you probably wouldn't want to give money away to another state if you want to win the election. So for me personally, I think that's a bad idea. You know, for a maybe, maybe we'll get the tender, maybe we won't. It'll be great if we do get the tender. If they do get the tender to build the ships, then for the Navy. What are you doing, mate? Sorry, like, it's no indicator, no brake lights. The car was cooked. So maybe we'll get, yeah, $600,000 loan for a maybe. I think if it was a certainty, you know, then yeah, all right, okay, could probably come at that. But it's not a certainty. Not very many things are a certainty. You know, you buy a lotto ticket. It's not a certainty that you're gonna win. It's a maybe. Maybe you win, maybe you lose. Maybe you get nothing. Maybe you get $12. Maybe you get your ticket back. All right? Maybe you can replay the ticket. All right. So for me, I don't think it's very good. I think if they're already providing jobs to the local economy, they're already providing, you know, business to the local economy. If they're already doing that, I think they're already away. If they're a new business and they've only just started and they're probably into their first couple of contracts, maybe, but you know, I think that the money could be served better purposes than going to a local big business that you know, because let's be honest, being a boat manufacturer is lucrative. Okay, it's big business. All right, it's not a small business. It's a lot of money involved. So I don't think they need it. Personally, what I think the state needs is more affordable housing. It needs more accessibility to affordable housing. It needs more of that. Personally, from where I sit right now, I believe that affordable housing should be a top priority for both governments heading into this election. Just going around and roundabout here, guys. Just give me a second. So yeah, I think personally, from my standpoint, as a voter, because at the end of the day, we vote for these guys because they're supposed to be, you know, delivering what's best for us and what's in our best interest and what's going to help us as a state or as even at federal level. We vote for these people because we've got to put our trust in them to be able to deliver the best intent that they have for us and our local economy and our people, and provide the right services and basically help us prosper as humans, okay, as humans and as a society. All right. So me, I would probably say scrap that, Pete. I would probably scrap that, mate. I'm not a big fan of yours anyway. You know, I am most likely going to vote. I don't even know how I'm going to vote this year. I don't know. I'm generally I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I really don't. We're up shit creek without a paddle with either government, to be honest. So I want to see more affordable housing, more affordable education, and more affordable healthcare. These are the things that matter to me as a citizen of this state who is aging. Okay, these are the things that are important to me as I've got a young family and I've got kids. Right, affordable housing, affordable healthcare, right, and affordable education. All right. So, Pandemic Pete, if you can deliver on that, you know, that's probably what I'd vote for if you were going to have them in your policies. Now, that's the video, guys. It's not wound up. It's not anything. It's not crazy insane. And it's not insane crazy. But what I want to just know, if you're going in to vote for someone, if you're going in to vote for anybody, know why you're voting for them and know what they want to do. Like, personally, I don't agree with that. What he wants. I don't agree with that. Not right now, because not right now we're in a different crisis. Our jobs have gone up. All right, our unemployment rate has dropped a little bit. All right, after COVID, as a state, Tasmania's done pretty well through COVID. You know, what some people would say we're fortunate, being an island and away from the rest of everybody else, and we're able to just cut ourselves off. But that doesn't, you know, that to me, that doesn't warrant the fact that we need to be boosting big businesses by basically giving them a check to say, here, have $600,000, and don't have any interest in that. As taxpayers, we should be demanding at least interest. You know what I mean? Interest at market value, or a little bit above market value, because at the end of the day, if these guys do get the tender, it's going to bring in millions and millions of dollars to the economy and create more jobs. But if they don't get the tender, then what do we get? We get nothing. The taxpayer gets back the taxpayer doesn't even get it back. The government gets back the $600,000 that it gave out, with no interest. Okay, so it just gets back the exact same amount. So for me, I would probably go, no, I'm not going to do that. That's not what I'm interested in. I can see that at the moment that we're in a housing crisis, and the average price versus the median income is the median price versus the median income. We need to fix that. That needs to be fixed at the moment. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last. See, that's the thing as well. How long is this housing? How long until it can bust? How long until it goes fucking bang, and the market crashes, and the housing prices come down, and the interest rates go up, and people are selling houses because now they can't afford it, because at the moment they're just giving out money to people like in $500,000 lots, basically. You know, you can go get a $500,000 loan and buy a $500,000 house. That's not a $500,000 house. It's probably only a $300,000 house, and the bank's going to give you the $500,000 because the interest rate's so low, and they're going to be laughing, because when at the end of the day, when the market crashes, like it did in 08, when the market crashes, the interest rates are going to go back up, and these people that think they can afford a $500,000 loan, $500,000, they can afford that right now, are going to be maybe struggling, and houses are going to be sold at actual value. Okay, so I for one am not interested in buying a house right now, because I don't want to pay over and then be stuck with a overpriced mortgage and have to, you know, just have to pay that. That's just rubbish. Why would you do that to yourself? Alright, anyway, that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's been so long, and I'm sorry it's not any far right conspiracy theories, or I'm not sorry about that, but what I'm unapologetic about is the fact that you need to vote. When you vote, you got to have your say, and then, you know, you've got to weigh up what's going to be best for you. So for me personally, the boat thing is not best for me because I don't work here in Hobart, I don't live in Hobart, it doesn't benefit me, okay? It doesn't benefit me as a citizen of the state, okay? Unless they get the job, the tender. But the $600,000 for a prototype, that says a lot already. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with another video. I don't know when, but we'll be back. All right, cheers.